Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about the Education for Life teacher training program that we have here at the college. Education for Life is a revolution in education. It is offering people the opportunity to find new ways of reaching students. To put it maybe most succinctly, it's an approach to education that's student-centered as opposed to curriculum-centered. In our educational system, we've gotten so tied up with objectives and details of what needs to be taught. We have to find ways of reversing that and focusing on the students. Ideally, each classroom should be unique. The particular mixture of personalities in that classroom should very much determine what goes on in that classroom in terms of what lessons need to be learned and what lessons can be best gone over during the school year. We have that approach says that, again, facts are not as important as principles and dimensions of personal growth. We have our tools of maturity that we use as a basis for Education for Life. It says there are basic life skills that can be learned in the physical, the social, the development of the willpower, and the development of the intellect. I want to re-emphasize that. The intellect is one of the ones that we use. Sometimes people think because we don't only do intellect, we must be anti-intellectual. We're not. We feel the intellectual part can really only blossom when it's mixed in with these other aspects of life, the social dimension, the will dimension, and the physical dimension. It's a little bit like what the mistakes we've made in food for the past 40 years. Starting in the 40s, we decided that tomatoes, the more important part of a tomato is that it look red and it be big. And so we specialized in farming techniques that produce big red tomatoes. Unfortunately, we lost nutrition and we lost taste, among other things, and we ended up with a garbage food that people have started to rebel against and say, that's not what I want. And I think there's many studies to show that the vitality in the current food is not anywhere near it was a few decades ago. Well, the same with the children, and we decided that intellect was the most important thing to cultivate in children, and we started focusing on that, and bigger and better tests, more detailed curriculums to study. And at the same time, we neglected everything else. So we didn't even succeed in this. Our test scores aren't all that great, even focusing on it. But we let go of all the other parts of the child, the social, developing them as social beings that